Hello and welcome to Football City. Ange Postecoglou has been sacked by Nottingham Forest after just 39 days in charge. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Well, actually, no, I can believe it because the writing was on the wall, but I just can't believe it happened so quickly. I actually thought they'd give him a little bit more time. There were reports during the international break that his job was on the line and he had a few games left to save his time at Forest, those games being Chelsea, Porto and Bournemouth. And if we're all being really honest, I think we all doubted where he was going to get a result in any of those games because Forest have been so poor. But I genuinely thought they give him a bit more time, give him till January, give him a transfer window. I can't believe they reacted so quickly. I predicted a 1-0 defeat actually against Chelsea. I thought Chelsea would beat them, but I thought it might be a tight game where Forest showed a little bit more fight. So to go down and lose 3-0 at home, I mean, it's unfortunate because Forest had some decent spells, but you get to the second half and then you're losing 2-0, and I thought they're unlucky because they hit the bar. Looks like, it bounces down on the line, and it's like, it's just margins, fine margins. If that had gone in, it could have made such a difference. But watching Forest in that second half as well, just poor. Just poor, like not being able to string passes together and shooting and just not looking anything like a team. And then 3-0, and it's not working. It wasn't working for Postecoglou and Forest. And you saw him at the end of the game. The TV camera showed a shot where he stood in his area and he's by himself. There's no one else around him, and then you see all the fans behind him, and everyone just looks dejected, and it's shocking. And apparently, Marinakis leaves the stadium early. And I'm thinking, it's not looking good. And I was actually going to write a little comment on social media afterwards saying, it's not looking good for Postecoglou, is it? 3-0. But literally before I could write that post, the news comes out. He's sacked. He's gone. That's what I can't believe. I can't believe they did it so quickly. It's like, was it like half an hour after the game? I don't know. I was doing other things and then I was thinking, I'm going to come back and respond to it. But he was already gone. So 39 days. And I was thinking, is this a Premier League record? So I had to go back and I had to go check, I had to Google it. But apparently, the quickest manager to get sacked was Sam Allardyce by Leeds United in 2023. But that's not the kind of thing you want on your CV, that you're one of the quickest ever fired managers in the Premier League. That can't be good for Postecoglou. Can't be good for his confidence. Because while we're bantering and we're having a joke, it's like, oh my gosh, 39 days, man. Gosh, that's quick. You're up there with the quickest managers who've ever been sacked, shortest tenures in the Premier League. It's embarrassing. It's still a dude who has personal pride and he's been sacked, has lost his job. And I know he'll be sacked with a lot of money, so you probably feel slightly less sorry for him. But then you think, what does he do next? Where does he get his next job? Will he get another job in the Premier League? Will someone else hire him? I mean, personally, I think they probably will with a managerial merry-go-round in the Premier League. But you've got to think, what an entertaining life that Postecoglou lives, because I saw this today, that in the space of 149 days, he's won a major trophy and he's been sacked from 2 jobs. You can't accuse the guy of living a boring life or just doing nothing. That is a very entertaining life. But to be sacked twice in such a short period of time, I mean, he's joining the Ten Hag club, isn't he, of getting sacked twice in less than a year by 2 different jobs. Forest fans, what do you think of Marinakis? Because do you think this makes him look good, or does it make him look bad? Because does it make him look good because he's acted quickly and he's thinking, it's not working, I see the problem, regardless of how much it's going to cost me, the man's got to go, so I'm sacking him? Or does it make him look bad because he got rid of Nuno, who was doing quite good at Forest? He was doing good, got you guys into Europe, helped to beat Brighton 7-0 last season. That's Nuno ball. So you got rid of Nuno and you brought in this man who was going to play this front-facing, attacking, high-line football, help you to progress in Europe, and he's had to say, oh, I've got it wrong, so I've got to let him go. Does that make Marinakis look bad? Should he have held on to Nuno, or should he have got somebody different? How does that make Marinakis look? Because also, if you think about Nuno now at West Ham, I don't have the Premier League table in front of me, but I know that Forest are 18th and West Ham are below them. But if West Ham win against Brentford on Monday night, Nuno's West Ham will leapfrog Forest. How does that make you feel as a Forest fan? That can't be good, right? But anyway, Postecoglou is gone, so now it's a case of who next? Who's next at Forest? I believe the bookish favourites are Sean Dyche and Brendan Rodgers, and there was talk of Marco Silva as well. But who do you want? I mean, if it's all about Europe, if you want to progress in Europe, I think you go for Brendan Rodgers. If it's about survival, I think you focus on Sean Dyche. Me personally, I think I'd want Brendan Rodgers, but then again, I'm not a Forest fan. It's just my opinion. Because I don't think there's anything that excites you about Sean Dyche football. If you're thinking about Postecoglou, which was this attacking, high line, moving forward, we score goals galore football, to go from Postecoglou to Dyche doesn't feel very exciting to me. But then again, I'm not a Forest fan, so it's just my opinion. So I wonder what you think, Forest fans. Who do you want? And I can't believe you're 18th at the moment. I don't think Forest will stay in 18th position. I think there's a lot of football to be played. My predictions for the 3 teams that I get relegated this season were Burnley, Leeds United, and Wolves. And I still have those same predictions. I still think those 3 will go down. I think Forest will be fine. It might not be the high-flying season that you first thought it might be, but I think Forest will actually be fine. We've only played 8 games, 30 more games to play. I think Forest will be absolutely fine. But what do you think? Who do you want if you're a Forest fan? Who do you want to come in the door? I would love to know what you think about that. And also, what do you think is going to happen with Postecoglou? Because obviously he's leaving. Oh, I've got lots of money in the bank now. But, he's leaving. Will he get another job in the Premier League? And will it be this season? Do you think he could get another job in the Premier League this season because of the Premier League managerial merry-go-round? Someone else is going to get sacked quite soon. Then we're all going to be talking about who's going to step in there. Will it be Potter? Will it be Dyche? Will it be Postecoglou or another? So what happens next for Ange Postecoglou? Let me know what you think in the comments. Just wanted to post a quick reaction video to this news. Can't believe it. Can't believe it in a Scottish accent. Can't believe it. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching. This is Football City. Please give the video a like. Please subscribe to the channel. Try to grow this channel on the road to 100 subscribers, but would really appreciate your support. So thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next one. Till then, take care.